How'd you like my circle there, Phil?
Yep, top of the screen. Looked like Josh Riom got by Spencer. Not sure if Spencer made contact then or not, but I would
Find a way. Oh, what are they going to do now?
Oh, Nemechek got into the 44 of Chris Wright and has gone around.
at least 4 wide.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, they just squeezed up on him and caught him in the left rear quarter.
And that's hard contact.
It is against that inside wall, and that's concrete down there.
And IRP.
And Gray is down in the lead.
Taylor Gray jumps to the front. Can Nemechek get there on the outside? No, Gray has taken the position.
Look at Majeski down on the bottom of the racetrack.
Look at John Hunter driving hard.
Oh.
John Hunter just spins him out.
Nemechek into Taylor Gray, and that's going to bring out the caution.
Oh, a great start by John Hunter that time.
Zane surges back side by side. Nemechek gets into the wall. Zane didn't give him a whole lot of room. Here comes Enfinger down the backstretch, battling with Ankrum for second. Enfinger gets the spot.
Boy, look at that thing. Look at those new tires on the bottom.
Enfinger on the inside now, challenging Zane Smith. The white flag is out. Grant Enfinger on the final lap. Closes the door on Zane Smith, and now Rhodes comes up to challenge Zane. Grant Enfinger entered the playoffs 9th out of 10 drivers. A subpar season, but he has turned it around in one start of the playoffs. Grant Enfinger wins at IRP. Wow. What a turn of events.
What a call, too, Vince, for you to that checker flag. You had me on the edge of my seat saying if he was going to pull it off.
Hello everyone and welcome to the IRP Lucas Oil Raceway here at IRP, where we are opening the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs here in NR2003 for our 2023 Craftsman Truck season. Grant Enfinger and Ben Rhodes start on the front row to start this race. Enfinger, of course, just missed the playoffs by 9 points to Taylor Ankrum, and Ben Rhodes made the playoffs on points. We are green and underway here at IRP in the playoff opener for the Truck Series. Who's going to get it done? Rhodes on the outside, Enfinger on the inside. Behind them, Zane Smith and Stuart Friesen, 2 playoff contenders. Enfinger looks to have the early advantage for the lead over Rhodes. Rhodes is going to power back on the outside lane with a big momentum and get on the outside of Enfinger. Edge ahead for the race lead here as they go through 3 and 4 on this opening lap of racing. See back here, Nick Sanchez struggling, running towards the back of the field in that number 2 truck, one of our playoff contenders. But Ben Rhodes will lead lap 1 here at IRP as he clears the 23 of Grant Enfinger, who tries to hold off 2 hard-charging playoff contenders of Zane Smith and Tyler Ankrum, who finds himself having a very good top 5 run right now. But Ben Rhodes is the man to beat here at IRP. He's leading the way, trying to secure the win. Oh, Daniel Dye is huge damage. Smoke trailing out the back of that truck. A big crash must have happened here in turn 3 and 4. What has happened indeed? Daniel Dye, another car. There was a car spinning way up ahead. Look at the 30 of Chris Hacker comes up the track, slams Daniel Dye into Spencer Boyd, and Landon Lewis gets some damage in it. And a hard crash to bring out the first caution of the night here in IRP. For the 30 truck, you see Chris Hacker. He gets turned around by Jack Wood, who just turns Hacker, sends him flying right back up the racetrack. Nowhere Daniel Dye could go. Hard hit up in the wall. Spencer Boyd. Chase Purdy damaged as well. Big hits for the back of the pack. Now you got Lawless Allen and Chad Chastain back there trying to avoid. But a big crash brings out the caution as Ben Rhodes leads at IRP in the Truck Series playoff opener. And now we on the last lap of stage 1. Ben Rhodes looks to bring home the stage win. Grant Enfinger running in second behind him, as it's been all Ben Rhodes' opening stage. He has dominated and seems to be well on his way to a stage win. That's through 3 and 4. We're going to take the last lap of the stage right now for Ben Rhodes as he gets ready to add a playoff point and 10 crucial stage points to his total as he looks to campaign to advance to the round of 8 in the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs. So he can fight for a championship once again. Of course, last season he was one of our championship 4 drivers. The only one still eligible for the championship this season. Of course, Nemechek, Chandler Smith graduated to Xfinity, and Enfinger missed the playoffs. So out of turn 4 for the final time of the stage, Ben Rhodes wins stage 1 at IRP. Followed by Enfinger in second, Zane Smith in third, Corey Heim 4th, Ty Majeski 5th, Friesen, Ankrum 6th and 7th, Connor Jones 8th, the 7 of Lane Riggs 9th, and William Sawalich gets the last stage point, barely holding off Roger Caruth, as Ben Rhodes is your stage 1 winner here at IRP. And now will be Nick Sanchez, the 2 truck, out of the race on lap 74 as we go back green here in stage 2. Ty Majeski's taking the lead. Taylor Gray is 1 lap down, and Nick Sanchez, playoff driver, is out of this race, and that is going to hurt his chances of advancing to the round of 8 substantially. After DNFing early here at IRP, Sanchez is going to have to make some comeback runs at the Milwaukee Mile in Kansas if he wants to find himself in that round of 8. But right now it's Ty Majeski, who's taking over the lead from his teammate of Ben Rhodes, and looks on his way to a very strong run today. Taylor Gray, who pitted on the early restart to begin stage 2, fell 1 lap. Oh, Armani Williams 46 truck into the wall hard, rides it all the way around the corner, tries to do a Chastain wall ride, doesn't work for him. He loses some positions, but yeah, it's unfortunate for Nick Sanchez. He had a good run going, but now that's through. And you see Corey Heim at the back here as well. Ben Rhodes, Jake Garcia, they're running at the back. They got to find their way up to the front of this field as they get around the outside of Shane Van Gisbergen for position. As Matty D now comes in pits, but it's Ty Majeski leading here at IRP, 77 laps in as we work our way through stage 2 right now. As of course he was our most recent race winner. He won at Richmond to get into the playoffs with a win, even though he's already safe with points. He punched it in with style with a huge win, of course, at Richmond in dominating fashion, and now he will lead here in stage 2 over Stuart Friesen and Tanner Gray, the top 3. And now Tanner Gray takes the lead here late in stage 2, as now the 35 of Jake Garcia is out of the race. Another playoff contender with issues here at IRP. Huge trouble for Garcia in the 35 truck. Him and Nick Sanchez both out of this race. 2 drivers who will most likely be exiting IRP below the playoff cut line, heading to the Milwaukee Mile and having some work to do to try to advance to the next round or the next couple of races. But it's Tanner Gray leading, looking for the stage 2 win here over Stuart Friesen in second place. He got Zane Smith, Matt Crafton, Armani Williams on the top 5, Tyler Ankrum, Jack Wood, a couple of guys running up in the top 10 here, at the back of the top 10, trying to get themselves some stage points. Obviously, these playoff contenders got to get every point they can, because 1 point could be the difference between advancing and being eliminated in the playoffs. You got Christian Eckes, who's really struggled mightily all night long here. He's trying to find his way back. Ty Majeski was leading. He's all the way at the back now after a pit stop, so now he has to find his way from the back. He's back there with Sawalich and Heim. But right now it is Tanner Gray leading Stuart Friesen at IRP as Ben Rhodes has pitted, and now the 99's gone a lap down. As Tanner Gray leads at IRP, coming close to the end of stage 2 as multiple playoff drivers have had issues today. Now coming to the last lap of the stage for Tanner Gray, about to get a stage win, which is not really relevant to him anymore. Of course, he missed the playoffs, did not win, did not get in, and is just trying to get some points to have a solid end to the season, solid points finish in that Tricon Garage number 15 truck. Friesen, of course, a top playoff driver, running in second. Ben Rhodes there, he's been trapped to 1 lap down, nearly 2 here. He's a dominant truck early, but he has struggled now and looks to possibly be, he's the 4th playoff truck to be either a lap down or out of the race. So it's going to be a crazy playoff grid after this race. But Tanner Gray wins stage 2 at IRP, followed by Friesen, DeBenedetto, Crafton, Zane Smith, Armani Williams, Jack Wood, Raja Caruth, Carson Hocevar, the 22 of Logan Bearden, and the 7 of Lane Riggs, your top 10 in the stage. We're going to get back underway here with just 11 laps to go at IRP. We've had some more incidents, knocked some guys out of the race. Just 17 lead off. Friesen will now lead us back to greens. The 15 of Gray is a lap down, so Stuart Friesen leads over Zane Smith. 2 playoff drivers looking to lock themselves into the round of 8 with a win here at IRP. They would not have to worry about the Milwaukee Mile or Kansas. They would all just have to get the win right here at IRP. Friesen leads over Zane Smith. You got Majeski, Ankrum trying to find their way from the back. Rhodes, Tanner, and Taylor Gray a lap down, trying to fight forwards. But Friesen's going to hold off Zane Smith to lead with just 10 laps to go at IRP as they head down the back straightaway. So 10 to go. Friesen leads. Zane Smith second. It's a battle for it. Christian Eckes has found himself in third. What a comeback for him. But now we move to 2 laps to go at IRP. Friesen and Zane Smith have separated themselves from the rest of the field. Friesen has a pretty solid lead here over Zane Smith. Can he hold on to win it at IRP and transfer to the round of 8, where he'll have a shot to advance himself into the championship 4 here in the Craftsman Truck Series? Out of 3 and 4, a white flag is in the air. Final lap, so I cut one bank for Stuart Friesen at IRP, about to get himself his 3rd win of the 2023 Craftsman Truck Series season and send himself into the round of 8. Zane Smith, your regular season champion, runs in second. Going to have a very, very good points day today, and it's going to look very solid as himself advancing as well after the next couple of races, as long as he doesn't have any disastrous races. Out of turn 4 for the final time, Stuart Friesen wins that IRP. Zane Smith, your runner-up. Christian Eckes comes home 3rd. 4th place, Armani Williams, career best finish. Ty Majeski with the top 5 and 5th. And then you got Williams, Sawalich. You have The 20 truck of Greg Van Alst, Carson Hocevar, Haley Deegan, and Landon Lewis, your top 10 here at IRP. Stuart Friesen wins and transfers on to the round of 8 in the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs, whereas drivers like Nick Sanchez and Jake Garcia DNF and find themselves in a spot where they could be eliminated from the playoffs. If they do not get their act together, you got trucks like Rhodes, Gray, Ankrum, Laps down, who are contending trucks, playoff drivers. See the race results on the side of your screen, and you'll see the updated playoff grid momentarily. Now look at the updated Craftsman Truck Series playoff grid. Friesen, of course, locked in the next round with this big win here at IRP. Zane Smith, Ty Majeski, Christian Eckes, Corey Heim remain very comfortable on points. Zane Smith more than a full race to the good. Majeski plus 41. Eckes, Heim both above 30. Ben Rhodes, though, is 6th in the standings, only 19 points above the cut line. Still got to worry a little bit. Tyler Ankrum plus 10 points to the good. He has a productive day, moves up 3 spots. And Taylor Gray remains 8th, only 6 points above Nick Sanchez at the playoff bubble. Of course, Sanchez falls below the cut line as Jake Garcia stays in 10th, minus 10 points to the bubble. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.